Welcome back, folks. It's Nick here in the chair. We're on the ZX Spectrum and we're going to be looking at a game called Super Gran, published by, oh dear, Tynesoft in 1985. It's a TV conversion. Now, this opening presentation doesn't look too bad for a Tynesoft game, so let's hope for the best. Now, as I say, it's based on the TV show from ITV back in the 80s, from 1985 to 1987, which featured a granny with superhuman powers at wrong rights. And it's based on the books by Forrest Wilson. There's also another, what's going on here? There's also another Super Gran game, text adventure game, and I've seemed to have gone into this without realising. Right, so we're in some flying bicycle thing and have to shoot, I think, 10. This isn't great. So every time you get hit, you die. So it's best to shoot these people before they actually come on the screen. There's the music's going. I'm not impressed with this so far, but it's a very large sprite, so that's a positive. If you get hit, you're immediately gone. I would have liked to see an energy bar instead. So, basically, well, I don't know what went on there, but basically it's Super Gran versus the evil Scunner Campbell and his tribe of from Rent a Muscle. Right, let's see if I can get on level 1. Right, 1, 2, we have to beat 10 of these. 3, and I've been hit. This could get frustrating quite quickly. Music isn't too bad. If you remember the music from the show, I can remember it a bit. It went Stand Back Superman, Iceman Spider-Man, Batman and Robin too. I don't want to cause a fracas for B.A. Baracus, but she's more a match for you, etc, etc. That didn't go very well. So this could get annoying quite quickly, this one. I'm not enjoying it, to be honest with you. Right, let's just blast through. I don't know any cheats for this game, so we possibly won't get past level 1. Many kids wouldn't have got past level 1, I don't think. We can fire in different directions. Haven't been counting how many of these I've got. Come on, Nick. Right, next level. Now this one, Super Gran has to jump over lots of obstacles, not crash into stuff. Those clouds look a bit blocky. And the fire button makes you go up, take your finger off the fire button and she'll float down. So avoid hitting that balloon and that cat and that airplane, which we didn't. Why is it called Sheet 2? I don't know why it's called Sheet 2. Right, so we can stay up in the air perhaps. Super Gran. I did wish to watch this show as a kid. It wasn't too bad. Hang about, bomb, look out for Super Gran. She's a serious granny, Super Gran. But this game isn't very serious, it's terrible. I'm not enjoying this whatsoever. Now, if you owned this one back in the day, let me know. Kids that are into Super Gran, I prefer Batman or Superman or Spider-Man, or B.A. Baracus for that matter. I'll have you avoid this stuff and it's game over. Now, Tynesoft games are generally quite rubbish. As I say, the opening is good. I like that graphic there. I like the fonts they've done there. So the opening presentation isn't bad. If you look at Avoidance Pet, which is another one of theirs, it's light years away from that one. But the gameplay is quite annoying, and I'm doubtful how far you would get. So we'll have a few goes at this, but this might not be a full review because it's annoying me. Right, so let's get past this hit. 1, 2. Come on, Granny. 3. She can't fly. She has this bike. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we've been hit. 1 hit and you're doomed. All in one go. This music, man, this music will taunt you after a while. I'm not liking this. I want to get out of here. Super Gran. She's got more bottle than United Dairies. That was one of the lines as well. Who sang the theme music? Was it Chaz and Dave? It was someone similar. Sheet 1. As soon as the enemy's fully on the screen, your chances of getting zapped are hugely increased. I don't know how many levels this has got, but at least we got to level 2. I was quite doubtful I'd even make it there. Oh, someone burn this game. I'm hating it. If this is one of Tynesoft's better games, that just shows you what the rest of their lot are like. They had a lot of TV tie-in sort of games. At least this one tries to stay roughly true to the TV series, which a lot of their other ones were, well, dubious. The animation of the copter bit is good on her bike. As I say, very large sprites. That's the only good thing it's got going for it. And we're dead again. Super scores. Keyboard or joystick, or define your own keys. Probably easiest on joystick. Crying out for a cheat mode to get to further on it, but there's none available that I'm aware of. Very, very, very average. Try out other games first. So 1985. There is, as I say, there is a text adventure game with this as well. I don't tend to review text adventure games because they're very hard to make interesting. Right, let's try and get this. So over this car, or was it a pram? I don't know. Past this. Oh no, we're never going to get past this stage. This is hopeless. Right, over here. No, oh dear. Sheets. This is sheet music. Right, so over this one, hover, 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 under that plane. How'd you avoid that balloon? Why is a balloon after Super Gran? It's the evil Scunner Campbell, scumbag Campbell. Right, we'll just have one more go on this, and then that's it. Tyne Tees. I make no apologies. This might be slightly shorter than usual. I'm hating it. I mean, it's not as bad as Jack and the Beanstalk, or I've Rowdy Seen Pet, or EastEnders, but you know, it's graphically it's okay. It's just the playability I'm not enjoying. Now, it's very a British show, this Super Gran. So if you're from Europe, you might not understand it. Do a YouTube, type in Super Gran, you'll see the show. It was based in Scotland. The Gran was a Scottish lady with a big cliched Scottish hat on. I think she'd been crossing a football pitch and got hit by some kind of scientist laser, which gave her superhuman powers. It was awful. One last go. Does it deserve one last go? Right, this is definitely my last go, folks. Don't say it's getting addictive, it won't be. You see my superness in the bottom right, my score in the left there. Count how many of these terrible things we're going to shoot. They're on similar bikes. Get up to 10, and then it's the next stage, and then it's jumping up and down to get past vehicles. Right, here we go. Terrible background. Could have been a lot better. I don't know why they've done that. Right, past that. Right, one. Right, so we're doing best. This is the best go so far. Whee, above this balloon. Right, so if you go the highest, the balloon can't get you there. Oh, that was... Oh, we need to go down the bottom there, I think. Right, so you do gradually learn it. Don't say this thing's growing on me. It can't be. No, boo! Right, I think this is our last life now. Look at the fuel at the top. I think when that gets to 0, we get onto sheet 3, but I'm scared what sheet 3 is going to be. Right, up here. Just keep your wits about. You can't go left or right. It's just up and down, controlled by the fire button. Underneath that jet, underneath this balloon. Go away, balloon. Oh man, it's going to be impossible, this, isn't it? And there's a... See, that would have been impossible. Right, this is definitely my last go, folks. So graphically it's okay. The sound isn't too bad. Playability is extremely frustrating. It's okay stroke not very good. There we go. There's worse games out there. Maybe I'm being a bit cruel, but I'm in that sort of mood today. Da-da-da, Super Gran. Stand back, Superman, Iceman, Spider-Man, Batman, and that airplane too. Oh, God. Right, I'm getting out of here. I think we've seen enough. So, hope you liked having a look at that one. I weren't overly keen on it. I may be being a little bit cruel on about it, but you tell me what you think about it. Graphically okay, playability is poor. So that was Super Gran on the ZX Spectrum, published by Tynesoft in 1985. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Huge thanks to everyone that's subscribed so far, helping the channel grow. It really is appreciated. If you want to help that bit more, it's patreon.com/njenkin. Every bit really does help to push the channel go forward and develop. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.